All right, guys, Monday Night Football tonight. Do you want the Bears to beat the Vikings? Type yes or Y for yes you do, or type T if you're on Team Tank. I wouldn't blame you if you were. I'm still in the camp. I want to win this game tonight. Having that Panthers pick, they're tanking for you. I would like to win this game tonight. However, a small part of me, if you lose, better draft pick, and maybe they would finally fire Matt Eberflus. Y for yes, T for tank. What side of the coin are you for Monday Night Football? Chicago Bears Now is sponsored by Hexclad. This holiday season, if you're looking to upgrade your kitchen cookware, Hexclad is the place to go. Endorsed by Gordon Ramsay, by the way. Go to hexclad.com/chatsports. Pots, pans, and a ton of other kitchen gear for you guys. 10% off when you use that /chatsports at hexclad.com/chatsports. All right, I'm Harrison Graham. Let's get to this Week 11 matchup as the Bears are on the road for a second straight week in a divisional matchup against the Minnesota Vikings. Of course, the Bears are now 3-8 on the year. Vikings are sitting at 6-5. Excuse the typo on the matchup graphic. These are the NFC North standings here. Minnesota at 6-5 dropped a tough one to Denver last week to drop their first one in a while. They're, of course, 2 games back in Minnesota. Packers lurking at 5-6, and then yes, the good old Bears down there at the bottom at 3-8. Before we get to my game plan, let's get to the injury report. These 4 players were ruled out on Sunday. Offensive lineman Larry Borum, Deontay Foreman. That's a big one. He's been your leading runner in recent weeks. Noah Sewell at linebacker, and then Tyreek Stevenson, another big one. So 2 starters out in Foreman and Stevenson. Luckily at running back, you've got Khalil Herbert back, Roschon Johnson. I thought had some good runs last week, and Terrell Smith will likely start for Tyreek Stevenson. But a couple of starters out, so monitoring that. Full disclosure, we're filming this on Sunday night, and the Vikings injury report, no clarity on these 3 players who were all listed as questionable in the Saturday injury report, Justin Jefferson, Caleb Evans, and Kyrus Tonga. Obviously, all eyes on Jetta to see if the best receiver in football is going to play. All right, let's get to my game plan for this matchup. Number 1, just let Justin Fields cook. Maybe he'll burn the toast. Maybe he'll undercook the bacon. But let's let the man cook. Let's let him enter the kitchen, as these final 6 games, more than anything else, are about evaluating the quarterback. I thought last week, for the most part, until you got scared late, which we'll talk about in a second, good game plan. First game in over 30 days. Efficient approach, used him as a runner, which I still want them to do, but I wouldn't mind if they let it rip even more this week, especially with Deontay Foreman out. Now, obviously, you want to be balanced. You want to run the football, and I'm not saying you just have Fields drop back 50 times. It's not playing to this team's strengths, but keep doing the play actions, take some shots downfield, get Fields on the perimeter. I thought for the most part last week, Getsy called a good game, but then he shriveled late and got super conservative, which we'll talk about again in a second. But more than anything else, these final 6 games are about evaluating Justin Fields. So let him cook, and if he burns the dinner, then so be it. You just want that clear answer at the end of the season. Are you rooting for Justin Fields? If you are, type JF1 in the comments. Even if you're not a believer, surely you're rooting for him, right? You want to have a clear answer at quarterback. So spam JF1 if you're rooting for Justin Fields. All right, number 2, stay aggressive. Please. Come on, man. You're a 3-8 football team. That's why the end of last week was such a joke. Play to win. Don't play not to lose. You can't coach scared in this league and win. You got to be aggressive. Now, there's a difference between aggressiveness and recklessness. Aggressive, 3rd and 7 late in the game, up 23-14. Instead of handing the ball off and just taking 3 points, why not try to pick up that first down? You're already in field goal territory. That would be aggressive. Obviously, if you throw an incompletion, you don't get the extra 40 seconds off the clock. But that's calculated aggression. If you just hand it off and take the 3, that's coaching scared. That's like, oh, we're so terrified that our quarterback's going to make a mistake. You can't do that. You got to play to win. So don't coach scared. And if you're Matt Eberflus and Luke Getsy and you know that your job could be in jeopardy, come on. You got to let it rip. Leave it all out there. So hopefully they'll have the mindset to do just that. All right, guys, the holidays are here. I still have a little bit of Christmas shopping to do, and I know where I'm going to go for some of it, especially for my wife. Don't tell her. I told her specifically to not watch today's show. Hexclad, she loves cooking meals and with the best dishes out there, pots, pans, and so much more. Hexclad is going to have you covered. Hexclad.com/chatsports. Look no further than them as their revolutionary cookware is bringing you the best cooking products out there. It's changing the way you cook. You feel more confident in the kitchen with Hexclad. The non-stick cookware, the durability of this cast iron, and the versatility of stainless steel. It is awesome. This will crush your holiday meals. Trust me, you are going to love it. Evenly cooked. You can put these products in the dishwasher as well, which is a big deal as well. For a limited time only, you can get 10% off at hexclad.com/chatsports. Their 6-piece set, by the way, is the perfect starter bundle to enjoy the incredible versatility of their products. The set features 3 of their most popular pans with an accompanying lid that can handle all of your pan cooking needs, whether it's eggs, burgers, steaks, chicken, sauces. Your kitchen will never be the same. I love this as well from Hexclad. Lifetime warranty. These are literally the last set of pots and pans you will ever have to buy, because if they somehow break, you will be able to get new ones sent to you. So, this holiday season, gift yourself or a loved one a gift that will actually last forever. Hexclad, the best cookware in the kitchen industry. Hexclad.com/chatsports. I mean, look at how awesome this product is. I mentioned off the top of this video, Chef Gordon Ramsay is a big fan of their products. He endorses them as well, so don't take my word for it. Take Mr. Kitchen Nightmares himself, his word for it. Hexclad.com/chatsports. Get you 10% off at checkout. Okay, don't let Josh Dobbs run around. Josh Dobbs has been one of the more interesting stories of the NFL season, as he was in training camp with Cleveland. Dorian Thompson-Robinson beats him out as the Browns' backup. They trade him before week 1 to Arizona. Starts, does some good things. They ship him to Minnesota at the trade deadline because obviously Kirk Cousins got hurt, and he's been a nice player there. Now, he's got limitations as a passer. He's not an awesome pocket quarterback, but he's been a dangerous runner. Look at the numbers. 70 carries, almost 400 yards. He has 6 rushing touchdowns. He's done a good job of buying time when plays break down. And I think you ideally want to make him a pocket quarterback. Now, that doesn't mean you don't blitz. That doesn't mean you don't show him different looks. But if he's dropping back and dissecting you as a passer, then you got different problems, because that's not necessarily his top strength. So don't let him run around. Don't let him break contain, because that's when he is at his best. We're going to be live for this game tonight, Monday Night Football, at 6 o'clock Central Time. Kickoff's at 7:15. We'll have a full hour and 15-minute pregame show. Myself and Rolly ready to go with you guys. And it's going to be fun. Listen, NFC North, I know the team's 3-8. We're so frustrated from last week. I certainly am. But you still get those game day jitters, prime time, all that stuff. So I'm going to be ready to go. Hopefully you guys are as well. Bears, Vikings on the road before the bye week in prime time. So join us, 6 o'clock Central Time. Be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 80,000 subscribers. Okay, have a plan for blitzes. They did not have a plan in week 6 versus the Blitz in Minnesota. The Vikings blitz rate is 47.4%. That's an outrageous number. It's first in the NFL by a wide margin. Brian Flores is sending the house because he recognized a couple weeks into the season, hey, I don't have the horses to just play coverage. I'm an aggressive-minded coach. I'm just going to blitz the hell out of people, and their defense has gotten better each and every week, and they've caused a lot of havoc on opposing quarterbacks. And look, Justin Fields' last 4 starts, 3 of them have been really good. The one against the Vikings, in which he got hurt, was not good. 6 of 10, 58 yards, got injured in that game on one of the 4 sacks that he took. He just never looked comfortable, and the Bears never seemed to have a game plan to combat those blitzes. So Luke Getsy, Justin Fields, y'all got to figure out how you're going to attack pressure, because the Vikings are going to blitz, then they're going to blitz, then they're going to blitz some more. They're going to do it all day long until you can prove you can beat it. So you got to figure out how to combat that strategy from Minnesota, because it's been working for a while now, regardless of the opponent, and it worked back in week 6. Find a second playmaker. Cole Kmet's had a really good year, but he was quiet last week. Darnell Mooney's been very up and down. Some weeks he's involved, others he's not. We know DJ Moore is solid. With Justin Fields, he's right around 95, 96 yards per game, and he has all 6 of his touchdowns with when Fields is playing. He had 0 when Bajent was in there. So we know what DJ Moore is going to bring to the table. He's probably going to have 80-plus yards and He might have a touchdown. He's going to be really good. But who's going to be that consistent second playmaker? I think to win this game, someone else has to step up. Darnell Mooney, Cole Kmet, most likely players to do that. Could be a Khalil Herbert on the ground. That's certainly an option as well. But it can't just be DJ Moore and Fields as a runner. Like, you got to have a third player on this offense and a second weapon outside of DJ Moore perform in this one. Cole Kmet feels like he's due for a touchdown this week, so I think he's the most likely target for that. But hopefully someone outside of DJ Moore is able to step up, because it can't just be Fields and Moore. You need a little bit more help. All right, Week 12 is set. Bears, Vikings in Minneapolis, Monday Night Football. Still fun to say, even though this team has been frustrating to watch all year. Get those score predictions in for Monday Night Football. Who you got? Last game before the bye week. You got the Vikings winning or the Bears winning? Indicate in the comments who you have winning and what the final score is going to be. You're not going to love my prediction. I like the Vikes 27-24. I just don't trust the Bears. Matt Eberflus has not won a single game against a team that was above 500 when he played that team. Vikings are 6-5. They're above 500. So I can't pick him to do something he's never done, which is also win a divisional game where he's 0-9. So I think it'll be a good game. I think the Bears will compete. I think Justin Fields will play better this time against the Vikings than he did last time. But until they can win a game like this, I can't pick them to do it. So give me the Vikes 27-24, then lots more questions heading into the bye week than answers at this point in the season. All right, guys, appreciate everybody for tuning in. We will be live tonight at 6 o'clock Central Time. So we will see you guys then. Bear down, and Monday Night Football, no better 3 words than that.